What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another car video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. If she's not interested in you, she'll do these 5 things. I want to go over this because I had a very interesting one-on-one call. And this is funny. I'm always trying to deliver value. But what I basically do is I'll take the one-on-one calls and I'll turn it into a video. So that way, one person paid for a one-on-one call. Therefore, it pays forward to the audience. Okay. So this is a redundant topic. You know, you think that dude should understand this by now. Even after watching the videos, certain guys still don't understand this. There is nothing that you can do to change a woman's mind to a certain extent. After a certain point, there's nothing you could do, bro. And you can assess this pretty quick. So what guys are going to find themselves doing is wasting a lot of times. They're not able to read in between the lines. They're not able to see the signs that a woman is not genuinely interested in them. They waste time and give the woman all this attention when in the beginning, you should be able to have this under wraps. This should be clamps. You know, I even have an example that I'm going to read off in here. So I got the 5 talking points. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, when she's not interested in you, she will be dry, super dry. Okay, 1-word answers, taking forever to answer. And when she does answer, it's nothing for you to answer. See, you ever get confused as to why women don't respond to your messages sometimes? It's because you're not giving a woman something to respond to. You're just talking at her. Women are basically going to talk at you when they're not interested. They're going to keep things very short. They're going to give you things that you can't go back and forth with. You need to understand when a woman is being dry, she is not interested. There's nothing you could do, nothing at all. Just get her out of the way. What most dudes want to do is justify those actions on her end. Well, she's pretty hot. She's a baddie, bro. So she should be ignoring me. I should go after her. I should be trying more. No. You don't even know how to attract that type of woman in the first place. You're just throwing something at the wall, hoping that it sticks. Accepting disrespect. See, that is disrespect because, see, you don't like yourself. Because if you did like yourself, you would be like, well, if I was in her shoes and I was coming at her, I would be accepting of the energy. I would be trying to go back and forth and meet up, right? Okay, then. So when you're approaching a chick, she doesn't see you the same way you see yourself. It's not personal. You keep it pushing on a dating app through however you're going to interact with women. When they keep things super short and dry with you, they don't see you as that guy. And if you see yourself as that guy, it's just, you're not compatible. It could never work. So she will do that. Women will keep it dry. You do not want to go out of your way to raise her interest, make the conversation so interesting. No, if she's interested in you, she will go out of her way to make the conversation pop. She will try to get your attention, or you'll get her attention. She'll go back and forth, give you the number, set something up. But all this other 1-word answer, bad B energy, because that's what guys see. Look, when you say she's a baddie, she's so pretty, she's this, she's that, she's a 10, you're going to accept that behavior because you're like, well, this is the norm for beautiful women. This is the norm for women that I like, right? They make it difficult for me. Would a dude say that if he was used to women making it easy for him having a good time, right? So you need to understand that. Don't get used to that energy. Women keep it dry with you when they're not interested. Off rip. Number 2, she's putting down dating as if you cannot change it. So she's putting down dating. She's saying, there's nothing out there for me. All dudes are this way. I've been through this. I'm stuck in my ways. Blah, 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 blah. Does that look, is she making herself look that much more appealing to you? Or is she helping you look at her in a way that says, you know what? I'm not even going to waste my time here. See, when women are giving you that image of themselves, it's because they have no interest in you. You ever wonder why a woman is on her best behavior when she's really into you? She's trying to show you her best side. Even if she's low down, dirty, whatever, she's trying to show you her best side because she really likes you. When a woman is showing you her worst side, she does not like you. She's not interested in you. So even when a woman tells you, you would make a chick really happy one day, she's putting herself in a position to not be seen in the best light because that doesn't make sense. Women know when you're interested. She's going to put herself in a light that she's not the girl that you think she is and this, that, and the third. And she's going to make it seem like dating her would be a bad decision. Something to that effect. Women always act like that when they're not interested in you, Really rewind the tape in your head. If you've ever been looked over or rejected, okay? The rejection is not the problem, okay? What was being said? What was being said? You're a great guy. One day, blah, 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 blah. If we're still cool 10 years from now, we'll probably get married. Like, women say all sorts of goofy stuff like that when they're not interested in you, but they're trying to let you down easy. So this means if it's a girl at your job, somewhere where you frequent, in your social circle, you know, your group of friends, and a woman is saying these things about you. See, this is why when you're friends with a woman and you're in that social circle, you're going to find out that she's not interested in you because she's seen you one way this whole time. She can't really change that. So when you go to make your move, she's like, well, I don't really see you like that. And here's another thing. She won't even say that. She'll let you down easier than that. I don't want to ruin the friendship. Don't women also say that BS, that relationships start out the best as friends? Right? Follow me. So when a woman is not interested in you, she tries to paint herself as that much unattractive. Like it would never work. She's saying it like dating is not good, but equating it to you. Number 3, she ignores you after she knows that you're interested in her. See, everything was cool before that. Everything was cool before that, but you didn't know. You didn't know maybe if the feelings were the same on her side. But as soon as you let that go, yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I would love to take you out, or I would, you know, whatever guys say to chicks. It's funny how as soon as you let that go, she starts ignoring you. Or maybe you let her know that you're interested and she's trying to play a little bit. She's trying to play in between, and she notices that you're starting to come at her more. And now she's like, oh, nah, I just got to completely ignore this dude. She's not interested. The moment that you let a woman know that you like her, that you're interested, if she's not coming forward, it's because she's playing hard to get. She's an attention seeker, all that other stuff. But the stuff remains the same. She's not interested. Number 4, I'll let you know is never a good sign in any circumstance, okay? But if you're not invested in the situation and you could care less, I'll let you know probably isn't a bad thing. The reason why I say it's a bad thing is because a lot of dudes are hanging on that I'll let you know. A lot of guys aren't like, okay, whatever. Anyway, even if you have respect for yourself, you would not accept an I'll let you know anyway. I remember this one chick, right? This was recent. I didn't talk about it. I don't know. I probably didn't talk about this. Some TikTok chick, fitness influencer. I'm like, yo, we should definitely meet up. She's like, oh, well, if it's worth my time, I don't really think that's worth my time. I'm like, okay, never mind. Check this. What did I tell you guys? They always correct themselves or they just go away. She started correcting herself. TikTok influencer, all these followers, blah, 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 right? Right? Check this out. So she starts correcting herself. I dismissed her. She's like, oh, well, I didn't mean it exactly like that. I would still be down. I was just like, unmatch. We're done. See what I'm saying about the whole, like, she's a baddie, bro, and all that? It does not matter, bro. These chicks should be, if they're not coming at you, you should be interacting with them anyway, because you're attractive. All that other stuff after that, when she opens her mouth, like, we're going to continue from there, but the looks, whatever. As soon as she said that, she said something along the lines of, if it's worth my time. Don't you remember the story I told you? This isn't recent like this one. This is an old story. But remember when I first started coming on YouTube and I told this story about the chick where I'm like, let's meet up. And she's like, oh, yeah, sure. Wait a minute. What do you mean by meet up? ? I'm like, let's meet up and grab a drink. She's like, oh, well, I'm looking to be taken out and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, unmatched. She's not interested. She's more interested in what I can do or the experience that I can provide. And granted, yes, you want to provide a dope experience, but when a woman really deserves it, anything that you're going to do with her is going to be fun because she's interested in you. Get it? So when she's not interested in you, she's going to play all these games and say how she doesn't accept this or I'll let you know. I'll let you know is dangerous, bro. Or if it's worth my time. You should never want to keep things moving forward with a chick that's telling you things like, I'll let you know if it's worth my time. Never, bro. She's not interested in you like that. She's more interested in what you can do. Number 5. This is the last one. I don't want to hear any debate about it. Okay? When a woman flakes on the day of the date, she's not interested in you, bro. If a woman had any ounce of respect for you, she would tell you that she needs to reschedule with you a couple of days before the date or the day before the date. The day of the date, an hour before the date, 2 hours before the date. Here's what happened. If this has ever happened to you, this chick got better plans. The plans came through that were better than your plans. The reason why I can tell you this with so much confidence is because when a woman shows you just how far she'll go, just to meet up with you, just to initially meet up with you, bro, that exposes the women that are difficult. That exposes the women that will flake. That exposes the women that go ghost. That exposes the women that say all this other goofy stuff. So if she's flaking an hour or two before or on the day of the date, chances are she was using that date and then setting a bunch of other dates, right? So she basically got other offers for that same time frame, and she's like, okay, well, he has to get knocked off because this other experience is going to be better. So she's interested in the experiences, not in the person that she's going to meet with. Okay, so when you're seeing these things happening, literally read, it's happening in real timing. Okay, see, I'm gonna read off an example. When women even come at you, this is what I say: when you're a billboard, you attract women. Women are coming to you, but you're also coming at women, but women will come to you and react to what you're saying and what you're doing when they like what you're putting down, right? When they're picking up what you're putting down. Hi, Justin. I'm always dancing and singing, although I can't carry a tune to save my ass. Have a playlist for every occasion and mood, plus I'm funny AF. Nice to meet you. I'm Abby. Smiley face emoji. Okay? Now, this is a chick just coming at me based on how I have my profile set. Remember I said in a video, I'm not going to give it away, but I have a poll on my Hinge account that forces you to come to my house. Like, if you want to get it cracking, you come to my house. One of them involves like dancing and music, right? Okay, that's what she's coming forward at me with. She's responding to that, which is going to get her to come through. If she doesn't want to come through, okay, goodbye. If she wants to come through, okay, welcome. It is what it is. When women are not interested, like I said, they're going to be dry. They're not going to be coming with that energy. Okay, they're going to be looking for you to hit them up first. And when you hit them up first, they're extra dry, or you might just initially send the first message. Hey, this date, you want to do this? Hey, we should do this. Let's do this. And she's like, oh, wait, you're moving too fast and blah, 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 and making it extremely difficult, but being dry. Bro, cut that. Cut that. If she's not answering what you're asking her, like directly, and then she's going somewhere else, she's not interested like that. You know, it's funny, you see all these clips out here of women saying, I just want to meet up. All these guys want to be pen pals. All these guys want to talk on the app. All these guys want to come up to me, get my number, and just text me. All these guys want to tell me that they saw me in the mall and then text me or DM me afterwards. Like, hey, were you at the mall? Hey, were you here today? They won't just come up to me, talk to me, ask me out, then meet me up on that day and just go through with the date. Guys are doing all this talking, tripping over themselves, trying to make themselves seem like they're not something or they are something. Listen, it's very easy to tell off rip if a woman is interested. Set the date, set the meetup. I think where guys are getting confused is the more you talk, the more damage you do when you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know where you're leading interaction. So the more talking you do, the more you confuse yourself, the more you confuse the situation. No, things are pretty concise. They're cut and clear right in front of you. When a woman is interested in you, you will not be confused. So if she's not interested, she'll do these 5 things. Be on the lookout. Off rip when you're talking to a chick, you want to go with good energy. If a chick's giving you dry energy, all that type of stuff, just keep it moving, bro. Don't even put yourself through the lesson that you're eventually going to have to learn. Just learn it. I mean, if this video is finding you, it's finding you for a reason. So I hope you got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.